Hello students, in this video we are going to learn short answer type questions, scientific reasons and descriptive type questions of chapter 3. The name is Fiber to Fabric, class 6, subject science, NCERT. And you have to write this all question and exercise in your notebook. So let's start with the short answer type questions. So first question is answer the following questions in short. In that first one, what do you mean by natural fibers? And state its types with examples. So fibers that are obtained from plants and animals are called natural fibers. And there are two types of natural fibers. That is, first one is plant fibers. The example of plant fibers is cotton and jute. The another type, second type is animal fibers. The example of animal fibers are wool and silk. So these are natural fibers and its example. The next question, from where do we obtain cotton, jute, silk and wool fibers? So cotton fibers are obtained from the fruits, that is cotton balls of cotton plant. Jute is obtained from the stem of jute plant and silk is obtained from the cocoon of silkworm, whereas wool is obtained from the fleece of sheep, goat, yak, camel, etc. So these are the sources of these fibers. The next question, how do we obtain cotton fibers? So cotton plant is grown in fields. The fruits of cotton plant are green in color and are called cotton bolls. After maturing, the bolls burst open and the seeds covered with cotton fibers appear. From these cotton balls, cotton is picked by hand. This is how we are getting cotton fibers. The next question, how is jute obtained from jute plant? So jute plant is cultivated during the rainy season and is harvested when it is at flowering stage. The stem of the harvested plant is immersed in water for few days and the stems rot or decay and the fibers are separated by the hand from this jute plant. So these fibers are collected and then it gets dried. So this is how we are getting jute from the jute plants. The next question is, what are the uses of silk fibers and wool fibers? So silk fibers are used to make silk cloth. Silk cloth is used for making costly saris, kurta, scarf, ties, etc. And wool fiber is used for making sweater, cap, muffler, shawl, socks, gloves, etc. So these are the uses of silk fibers and wool fibers. The next question, what are the uses of jute fibers and coconut fibers? So the jute cloth is made from the jute fibers and this cloth is used in making gunny bags and carry bags. The jute cloth is also used for making doormats, rope and mats. The use of coconut fiber now. So coconut fibers are used for making ropes, mats, doormats and charpoy. So these are the uses of jute fiber and coconut fiber. Now next question, question 2 is explain giving scientific reasons or give the scientific reasons. In that first one, use of charkha was popularized by Mahatma Gandhi as a part of the independence movement. So now let me see its answer. So before independence, India was ruled by British and they imported synthetic cloth made in Britain's mills. Gandhiji encouraged people to wear clothes made of homespun yarn. Hence, he used charkha to make yarns from the cotton fibers, which became very popular and played a major role in the Indian independence movement. Therefore, charkha became an important part of the independence movement. So this is the reason why the use of charkha was popularized by Mahatma Gandhi as a part of the independence movement. The next question. We should wear cotton clothes in summer. So we sweat due to excessive heat in summer. Cotton clothes easily absorb all the sweat and hence keeps the body dry. Also, cotton cloth easily lets the air pass through. Therefore, we should wear cotton clothes in summer. So these are the scientific reasons. Now next question, that is descriptive type questions. In that, answer the following questions in detail. So first question, how is fabric woven from yarn? So let's start with the answer. So cloth is woven from yarn using either power operated looms or hand operated looms. Yarns are arranged close to each other in straight lines on a loom, and then another set of yarn is passed across to form a crisscross pattern, like we had seen in the activity of making mat. And in this manner, cloth is obtained by two sets of yarn, and this process is called weaving. And the method in which a single yarn is used to make a piece of fabric is called knitting. Thus, weaving and knitting methods are used for making fabric from yarn. These are the two methods to make fabric from the yarn. So this is the answer for how we are making fabric from the yarn. The next question is, describe the history of clothing material. Before that, here hand operated loom is shown to you in this figure, that is hand loom. There is no need to draw this picture, you have to write only answer. The next question, describe the history of clothing material. So in ancient times, people used the bark and big leaves of trees or animal skin and fur to cover themselves. After people began to settle in agricultural communities, they learned to weave twigs and grass into mats and baskets. Vines, animal fleece or hair were twisted together into long strands. And these are woven fabrics. The early Indians wear fabrics made out of cotton that grew in the region near the river Ganga. In ancient Egypt, cotton as well as flax were cultivated near the river Nile and were used for making fabrics. In those days, stitching was not yet developed and people simply wrapped the fabrics around the different parts of their body, and many different ways of wrapping fabrics were used. With the invention of the sewing needle, people started stitching fabrics to make clothes, and stitched clothes have gone through many variations since this invention. So this is the history of clothing materials. So here our short answer type question, reasons and descriptive type question of chapter 3 gets over. This question answer you have to write in your homework, and this file you can see in the study material on our app. So you have to write this question answer in your notebook. Thank you.